The city of Fallujah was largely planned by Saddam Hussein. Its northern edge is a straight line against the desert. And just after dark, one evening in November 2004, more than 10,000 U.S. soldiers, Marines, and new Iraqi troops slammed into it.
It's insanely loud. I've never experienced that loud in my life.
All I see is tracer rounds just coming down range.
It seemed like Fallujah was vomiting up all of the arms and RPGs, everything that they could throw at these Marines coming in were coming at us.
Missiles are going off, rockets are going off, heavy machine gun, and they're all over the place.
And behind us, the Americans had set up these enormous speakers that you would use like at a rock concert, and they were playing AC/DC. And I remember they were playing Back in Black.
I remember thinking, like, this is really, really bad.
Estimates of insurgent strength vary widely, but military intelligence suggests there may be 3,000 or more, and Bravo Company is cutting right through the middle of them.
Anything we could see that was shooting at us, we tried taking out.
Watch out, Denver, see if you see anyone.
Certain areas they had set up for us to fall into their kill zones.
So the first night, you're just pushing all night?
Yep. Non-stop pushing towards the cultural center area.
Pull back security! The cultural center, a half-mile in, is a stronghold to be taken and used as an anchor for Bravo's charge. As they approach at sunrise, Sergeant Lonnie Wells is near the front. He's in his late 20s, always calm. The younger Marines naturally follow him.
He's been around a while, he's older, he knows what he's doing.
The wide road in front of the cultural center is comparatively quiet.
Running this way!
Sergeant Wells starts running across, and the dawn explodes.
There were bullets coming in from every side of us, from in front of us, from the east and west, and then behind us. It looked, sounded, and felt like a nightmare.
The heaviest interlocking fire is coming from a nearby mosque and a building down the street. Shots, however, are all around, so Bravo cannot sit. The center must be taken. But in the middle of the street, Lonnie Wells is down.
The first sign of combat is extremely confusing.
Joel Cheveri, whose job is to record the battle for the military, sees Wells fall. And as he lifts his camera, he sees a gunnery sergeant run to Wells' rescue, a medical corpsman not far behind. The gunny is shot and thrown several feet. The corpsman is hit too.
It was like a movie. It was extremely surreal. I didn't think. You don't think. You don't have time to think. You just react.
Even with men down, the mad charge across the street continues.
I could see tracer bullets kicking up under the feet of the guy in front of me. I looked down under my feet, it's exactly the same thing. Like, why are these things not hitting me?
I'm not exaggerating. It's literally like they're going through your feet.
Sam Christ sprints into the open, sees a blur of blood beneath his feet.
I didn't know who it was. I just remember thinking, oh man, you know, I'm glad that's not me. And as soon as that thought went through my head, that's whenever the first round got me in the leg.
Lance Corporal Michael Godoy.
All of a sudden when he drops, you just see the puddle of blood spreading. I'm like, wow, he's hit, he's hit. And we started opening up even more with the weapons.
Another bullet tears through Chris's arm.
I just started crawling and screaming as fast as I could. I'm trying to like look up to yell so they'll hear me because fire was really loud.
Christ and all the others are finally dragged to safety. An armored medical vehicle arrives. They are piled inside amid the relentless gunfire.
I just kept telling him over and over, hey man, don't let him cut off my arm.
And, there ensued the longest, loudest, most sustained gun battle I've, ever witnessed. Thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds.
When the insurgents are finally driven back, Bravo holds the cultural center, the mosque, and the street. But the cost is high. 4 men have been taken out of the battle. Lonnie Wells is dead.
That is the moment the battle started for us, definitely, because they were the first casualties for us, at least. It wasn't real until then. It wasn't real until you saw somebody go down.
When people start going down, that's when you start questioning, and when you start seriously thinking about, this could be my life, this could be my buddy's life, this could be all of us. I mean, who's next? Who's gonna go down next?
Some of the men cried, some of the men didn't say anything. And I don't have a picture of that because I realized that I was doing exactly the same thing. I couldn't even begin to digest what had happened crossing that street.
Thousands of miles from the madness of Fallujah, Sergeant Wells' family is told that he has died. His 8-year-old son writes a school assignment, and he calls it simply, "My hero."
You just don't know. I mean, bullets have no names. They don't care about color. They don't care about race. They don't care about what rank you have. They want to kill you. You're an enemy, and they're going to kill you.
Everybody, frag out! Frag out!
For Bravo, there is no time to mourn. Insurgents are swirling before them. The hammer must keep driving them south. But with the difference, the Marines now truly know what they are up against.